Hi guys and gals, it's your friendly neighborhood psychic and spiritual medium, Lanna K, here to give your monthly timeless tarot wisdom for all air signs. We're going to start this reading off with Libra, followed by Aquarius, followed by Gemini. Please be aware that this is for entertainment purposes only, and not all readings may resonate. I appreciate you tuning in, and thank you. Let's get started. All right, so let's start with Libra. Hi Libra, beloved Libra, how are you doing today? I'm picking up on your energy. It seems like a little bit of anxiety is going on with my beloved Libras concerning relationships. Engineer just popped out for Libra. All right, so Engineer, you are a lot in your head this month, thinking of new ways, smarter ways to create a life for yourself. And this says the light attributes of the Engineer: ability to give creative energy a particular expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. All right, so I feel like for my Librians that there's been a lot of changes that have occurred into your life, and you are trying to find new ways to deal with the old problems. And the shadow attribute for this month: reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequence. I feel that, Libra, you are in your head trying to figure out solutions to problems, but you are a little bit disconnected to your emotions this month. I think that you're going through an emotional overload, and instead of looking at it, you're going mental. So I want you to remember to just breathe, all right? And remember to center, okay? I know that the mental space is usually where you're at, but your sign is ruled by Venus, the planet of harmony, the planet of love, and you just want everybody to get along, okay? But you need to get into your own center, in your own heart space this month. Let's see the shadows that you're facing as you are dealing with it as the Engineer. All right. We have Triumph of Lies. You're trying to keep up with the status quo. You're trying to keep things moving in your direction and keep the illusion going. All right, the Triumph of Lies, keeping the illusion going. It's trying to cover up something from yourself, okay? You're trying, instead of changing the world, you're trying to change you. You're trying to try on different outfits to see how you can fit in, when it's when you need to be standing out. All right, I'm gonna read from the Dark Mirror book to help you look at this shadow and honor the cards while doing so. if something hurts me, I change myself so it can stop. I feel a lot of pain when I pick up this card. I feel a lot of emptiness and sadness underneath. And not all that glitters is gold. Emptiness is felt where there is nothing under the dress. The triumph of lies is about appearance. And appearance is always so important in the world. Day by day, it seems more important. Can that be a lie too? We seek to be what the world outside desires, and not necessarily society at large. Our family, our partners, our friends place judgment on what we should be in the dress we choose. We carve a mask of expectations, behaviors, and values to live by. It offers stability to ourselves and to our relations, as being honest and true to ourselves can be too tiring, too easy to make us hurt. Unfortunately, the relationship with our mask is not as straightforward as we feel. Inside the mask grows envy and vanity takes root. Lack of self-confidence becomes a habit. It gnaws at us and hurts us from the inside. It feels like it is ourselves because it's not really authentic. It's just a lie we have made habit to believe in. When our lies become a gilded cage and our dress become a burden, we should remember that we were born naked. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. We're all born naked. And, you know, maybe Libra this month, you need to see yourself as you are with total vulnerability. All right, and look at the mask that you're wearing, and why are you wearing it, and who are you wearing it for? Because I think it comes to you. I think the mask is for you. Wear the mask to hide from yourself. And it's time to be brave, dear Libra. It's time to look at your own truth and forget about what other people want from you. All right. Let's look at the energy for this month. Your overall energy, dearest Libra. All right. Emotions, second chakra in reverse. So let's see that. So you are cut off from your emotions this month because they are too much, and looking for practical ways and unable to face your emotions because you are really overwhelmed overall. All right, strength, but it's in reverse. You don't have the strength in your relationships right now. You don't feel strong. Your relationships are making you feel weak. This is why you're having to wear that mask. This is practical ideas that you want to find out how to deal with these relationships that have taken your strength or made you feel weak or have made you feel vulnerable and made you hold so tight to that mask of protection, okay, and that it is totally disconnected your feminine energy, your emotional being, okay? And it is building up. All right, rest and rejuvenation in reverse. So you are trying to stay busy and trying to distract yourself in many ways and this is about work. So you are diving into work this month. This might be where your mask is try to stay working, to look at a goal, to keep moving forward, to keep saving money, to keep moving, because you're not ready to look inside your emotional closet. All right, let's take a look at our Urban Tarot and get more of an in-depth view of things. All right, interference, Eight of Swords, more mental energy. All right, interference. Let's take a look. Interference. So mentally, you are this mental confusion, this mental angst, these dark thoughts, this anxiety that you are going through this month has really got you shut down emotionally. And you don't know which way to go. And it's a lot of fear that I'm picking up about the state of things, okay? In your love life, 5 of Cups, and it's disappointment, okay? Your relationships have been very disappointing to you. And this is leaving you emotionally just hurt. This is why you can't look at it. This is why you have no strength. Because your relationships are not what you think they should be. You don't feel supported. You don't feel loved. You are just really in the deep depths of your depression. And it is so painful. Oh, poor, oh my God, Libra. Just know I'm lighting you a candle. I'm lighting you a candle because I can feel the depths of your depression right now. All right, let's look at, all right, work in your money, Knight of Cups and the Seducer. So there might be a water sign that you're dealing with, or someone who talks a good talk when it comes to money, and they're not letting you rest. Okay, they're not letting you rest and trying to be with yourself. You're constantly busy with this person. This might be a boss. This may be a relationship, but it's coming out in the career area. Let's get more in depth and find out more about this Seducer here, and more about this interference. All right, heartbreak. You have some pain, some tears, some sadness this month. A lot of grief. You feel betrayed in some way, and maybe even a little bit suspicious of someone. And this has, creeped in other areas of your life overall. So you're facing a lot of pain this month, dearest Libra. Okay. And you are feeling like your family will never be happy. You feel an emotional, this is the 10 of Cups in reverse, and you're the whole ocean this month. You feel so much. But you're trying to be more mental about it. And I'm letting you know, you should feel your disappointment. You should cry an ocean. You are the ocean. You deserve everything, more than cups, more than anything. And what I see is hope in this. Yeah, you're clearing that relationship closet out this month and trying to figure it out, but all you need is a good cry. All you need is just to release that stuff that you've been holding on, all those disappointments, all those expectations that you've had for this relationship. And it's just whatever now. All right. A Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So you have two knights in the business, in your money, in your career. And this is also in reverse, like stability and not moving forward, just feeling stuck in maybe the same job. Maybe you're not getting what you deserve at this job. And it's maybe this is you, Libra, when it comes to your finances, that you just feel stuck at where you're working at, and maybe the seducer and it is why you feel stuck there, and you can't feel like you can't find a better place for you. But I can feel that you're thinking about moving from a job, but you feel forced to stay and stuck in the same routine over and over. But that is just a distraction to keep you from the flood of emotions that are trying to come through this month. All right. So what I suggest for you, Libra, is just to allow it, allow your sadness, honor it, honor your pain. Okay. Honor that in which you feel. Do not try to push it down. Do not try to run from it. Just embrace it, because it deserves to be heard. It deserves to be honored. And you're in so much pain, and I'm like in tears myself with how much you are feeling at this moment. And let me try to find. I need to give you some light. I need to give you some hope. And I'm trying to think what I can try to find a just a positive message for Libra. This is just extra right here because I feel that you need this hope. What positive message can I give, dearest Libra? Okay, crown chakra. This is open up to spirit. Open up to your spirit, to your higher self. Okay, you're going through this amazing awakening, but what's blocking you and what needs to come up is all this pain that you've carried inside for a while, and it needs to be released in order for this new awareness to take place into your life. Okay, sometimes things need to fall in order to rebuild. All right. So I want you to be gentle with yourself this month. I want you to just let it be and know that you're going to make it through, and you're going to make it through stronger. All right, my beloved Libra, please take care of yourself this month while you face your broken heart. Much love to you. Hi guys, it's your friendly neighborhood psychic, spiritual medium, here to give you a reading for Aquarius. And in this reading, we are going to start off with our archetype cards, followed by our dark mirror cards to help you face the shadow this month. All right. So let's see what archetype you are, what persona you are working with this month. All right. Priest. There you go. The energy of Aquarius. Priest. So you are being an inspiration this month for us, Aquarius. All right. Facilitates spiritual communion, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. You are focused on humanity right now. You're focused on what's going. I mean, it's your energy that is, shaking up the earth right now to move into the age of Aquarius. And you are here to be a light for humanity at this time. Know that what a beautiful light that you're shining, and just embrace that newness that you have this month. All right. The shadow that comes with this violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. Okay. What this is talking about is make sure that you're not separating yourself when you are doing good stuff that is not ego-based, that you're not allowing it to go to your head. Okay. You pick up, as an Aquarius, you pick up the energy of humanity because you are a part of humanity. You pick up that mass consciousness, okay, and you know how to work with it. All right, so it's sometimes you might get lost in it. So just be aware that you're not separating yourself from people through your works of spiritual energy. All right. Let's see Aquarius's shadow this month. All right. Gilded regret. All right, gilded regret. So you may be dealing with some regret this month. What I do with my book? I think I lost my book. Just a second. There we go. Found it. Right in front of my face. All right. The gilded regret. So let's take a look. Dearest Aquarius, I feel like living in the past. Please give me 5 more minutes to linger. So something in the past has maybe the way that things used to be, or you're feeling a little bit nostalgic this month, and some old wounds may be coming out. Memories are floating underwater, safe, warm, and murky, yet they held the scent of death. The cage of our memories is the most gilded, lingering to the past, surviving crumbs and flashes, hints of ifs, buts, is our sword. However, is our shield. However, is our shield. We follow the river against the currents to seas of maybes. We cannot say life is here now. We just say life was here. So that even when the future builds day by day, we still look backwards to memories and possibilities, options we missed, things we lost, changes we fled. It is like staying in the twilight of conscious, in the blessed state of those 5 minutes between the time the alarm rings and when you actually have to wake up, like little kids between the time mom calls and the time we need to wake up and run. But those 5 minutes are kept up. Too much time. They are the drain of our energies and our opportunities of our future. The ifs are now gone. Whatever has been already, isn't it? So don't look back at the future, dearest Aquarius. You know, this is the Aquarius. We are moving into this new shift, this new paradigm of energy, this new world of technology advancement. And we are leaving the old past behind. And we are looking to go forward and backward and forward and backward. But in order to truly move on, we had to let go of what was. And let ourselves go and get rid of that regret that we coulda, shoulda, woulda, and just do the best that we can in this here and now. All right? All right. So let's move on. We've got our energy oracle cards. I'm going to pull 3, 1 overall, 1 for relationships, and 1 for career. All right, Aquarius. All right, the thinking man. The thinking man. So really in your mind this month, the energy of Aquarius is non-binary. It is neither male or female, but this month you are, even if you're in the female body, you are thinking like a male, very protective, wanting to understand what we're going through, understand things at a higher perspective, maybe higher mind sort of thinking. All right. And also looking at the past on what mistakes was made and how you can make it better and build from that. Right, in your relationships, man holding heart. So there's a lot of men around you right now. So all right, and 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel coming through the energy and talking about speaking your truth, being very vocal, and being very powerful in how you talk in your career. All right, you have a lot of power in your voice this month, maybe always, and using that voice for a greater good, a greater purpose. Underneath is the priest in this here. So you command those energies to that no longer serve the whole, that no longer serve the greater good. Where in your career, in your dealings with business and money, okay? And you're very, very charming, okay? And you know what to say. You are always a step ahead. You always understand the logic and deeper meanings behind things, okay? And love looks good this month. Let's get some tarot, get some deeper insights. All right, luxury and just enjoying yourself at home, watching TV, keeping your social distancing up, doing a lot of Netflix and chill energy is what I'm picking up. All right. Hierophant here in your relationships. So there might be a person in your life who's very steady, who's very wise, who's very slow to change. It might be a Taurus. So this is somebody you also who wants to take this relationship to the next step, who's trying to offer you his heart or her heart, it doesn't matter. They just want to they're really interested in you in a relationship. And this might also be a part of the gilded regret, because you've put focus on other things besides this relationship. And maybe you feel like you might have missed out on a particular relationship from the past. All right, 10 of Cups. So here we have, just happiness, just celebrating your life, and being satisfied with everything that you've done. All right. So this is really good for your money this month, Aquarius. Picking up on your energy before I did this reading, I know that you're going to have the best month out of the air signs, particularly in the business area of your life, the professional area of your life. You're going to take time for yourself a lot this month, and things are just just going to come to you very naturally. Love is going to be there, even though that you have regret about your relationship, because intimacy is not your strong suit. It's mainly you dealing with people as a whole in a friendly way. But when it comes to intimate relationships, that there could be work done. But that's okay. That's okay. That's just how you understand life and what you're good at. Okay? Intimacy is not one of those strong suits. But there is definitely an offering somewhere for you, and you might regret not taking it. So just enjoy that this month. And here, let me get some more deeper dive in this energy. Oh, so this is, the Ace of Cups, but it's in reverse. So you might be bored in this relationship, and you're thinking things through. So you're thinking about relationships and just being very contemplative at this time. You've got the Fool in reverse. It's like you don't know if this person is a fool, that you're questioning their motives. You're questioning yourself. Am I being the fool? Am I giving this person too many chances? So you feel a little bit foolish on this. You are looking at yourself. Was I foolish to regret this relationship? All right. And then 5 of Pentacles, but it's 5 of Pentacles. So, and you're satisfied, but there's some hardships. You're satisfied with the hardships that you've overcome. You've come a long way this month, standing up for yourself and speaking your truth. There might be some worries about your living situation, and it may have to do with this relationship. You may be thinking, about your living situation, and this might be what comes down to what you decide on this relationship right here. And but you're going to handle it with grace, and whatever you choose, choose what's best for you, that that you won't regret it. Okay. All right. So a little bit of hardships about the home, the living situation. And I'm picking up for some of you, and this is just a general reading, that I'm picking up a concern about a living place, whether that is paying rent. Maybe there's, you are thinking about moving to a new location, but it will have a good ending. Just speak your truth. Maybe if you talk to, if you owe money about a living situation for an apartment or a home, maybe there is help that could come your way that will keep you where you're at and where you need to be. Because I'm looking up some, I'm seeing some leases coming up. I'm seeing for a few people, I'm that are concerned with not being homeless. That is what I'm picking up. So for those viewers out there. All right. So hope you enjoyed this monthly tarot wisdom reading. I hope you got a little help in that. And I will see you next month, dearest beloved Aquarius. Thank you. Hi guys and gals, it's your friendly neighborhood psychic and spiritual medium, Lanna K, here to give you Gemini reading. All right, just picking up on the energy before I read your cards. I was picking up on all the air signs, and I really felt I had to do all your shufflings twice, and one for each side of the Gemini. So let's just dive right in. So this we're going to start first with the archetype. And I'm getting the feeling that I need to pick up 2 of the archetype cards. So let's see. The Good Samaritan. And the Magical Child. All right. Dearest Gemini, you are going to try to help people this month. You're going to be helping people that are a little bit different than you, that think a little bit different. You're going to be trying to be more of a giver this month. It's very good to see that. You had a tough time last month, and this month you are trying to move beyond that, all right? And you are trying to give back and focus on giving, okay? And having fun. You may have a child. There may be a child that is helping you this month to help you play and get out of your head, Or you just might be playing a little bit more this month and help distract you and to ground you, all right? And get out of that adult mentality where dog eat dog world, and you got to feel like you're being the acrobat. All right, so let me read this. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So you are offering that helping hand to others that you would generally not want to help. Okay. The shadow, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. So you might be doing it for the wrong reason. That's what it says, but I'm not really picking that up. I just think that you are going to help someone this month that you generally would not help. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. Let's see. And also seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Okay, so you have been, last month you went through a lot of stuff, and this month you are looking, you're seeing a little bit of light. You're seeing the silver lining come up, that everything, okay, this is what I'm working with, and you know what? I'll make it better than I did before. All right. The shadow of this is pessimism, depression, disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not acquired for growth. Okay? So, you might be a little bit in denial, you know, and a little bit not wanting to look at the smaller things and taking a naive approach to things. All right. So remember that you have to balance your child with other archetypes within yourself. You know, more adulting archetypes, because if your archetype of a child is running you, you will end up making a mess in your life, because you have to be able to have some adulting time. Okay, it's wonderful that you're a child and you're having fun and you're goofing off, but sometimes you got to be an adult too. All right, so make sure that you're balancing that, and it takes an adult to be a good Samaritan. So you focusing on giving back to people that you would generally not do, that's very humbling, that's very a good thing. You're moving in the right direction. There just might be some hookups on that. All right, let me see the shadow that you're dealing with this month. All right. Envious gluttony. Ooh. All right. This is not a very pretty picture. Envious gluttony. Just take a look at that shadow. All right. All right. Going to the edge of the ravine. Let's put this in the middle. Savoring the idea of letting go of all restraint. So this is where that magical child come in. It's just you are letting go, but you are letting go of everything, and you are just allowing yourself to go buck wild. There is a hunger sleeping just under the surface, like an animal lurking. This card is not just dark, it is unpleasant, sickly disgusting, and different. The difference of how we feel in front of a vampire as opposed in front of withering bugs. It's not an existential darkness that we can paint of romance, drama, and subtle anguish. It is raw, primal, reeking, rotting stench. It feels like there is darkness. And in the black landscape, there is a hole leading into an even greater darkness. And that is calling. The urge is pressed down every time, played with, toyed with, treated like something that doesn't belong here. It's like rolling in the mud, bringing out the twisted, refreshing feeling of demeaning oneself. The key is that we don't want to recognize the depth of the envy and the anger. We casted it out of ourselves, and now it's truly a parasitic monster, impossible to accept as something that comes out of ourselves. What if we bring light into this pitch dark well? What if the scary monster is just a scrawny, starving feeling? What if it's just a little thing? Dark as tar indeed, but to be sorry of, not to be feared. Don't be afraid of the monster. Yes, it's disgusting. It is this darkness that is within you that is unsatiable. This might be talking about many different things. You might have felt like you've been in a cage for a while, and you might just be, there's this need to feed. Okay? And that hunger could be anything. That hunger could be sex, it could be drugs, it could be food, it could be drama in your life, it could be electronics, anything that you are craving. You are going to be looking at that this month, okay? And I want you to be aware that these things exist, okay? And if we put our light on it, we might see what it really is, all right? And actually feel sorry and actually see it without seeing it as this creepy, disgusting monster, all right? Let's look with the Urban Tarot and get you, oh, almost messed up here. So deep, Gemini. I'm so deep. Deep in your energy. All right, we got two things just popped out. So, action in your romance department. Storm. You are the storm this month. All right, you are the storm. And hostilities in reverse at work. All right, and with your money and career. So, the Good Samaritan, you're not helping the bullies out anymore. It looks like there is stuff going on in your life right now that you cannot stop. As much as you want to, you cannot stop it. All right. And to me, I feel like there is a lot of action. And with this gluttony card and with this action card, I'm feeling that for some of you out there, and this is not all of you Gemini, but for some of you Gemini out there, there might be some sexual things going on this month that you are wanting, okay? And that's what I am picking up. Not all of you, it's just maybe a handful. So, excuse me. Okay, so let's just move on with the Urban Tarot. And one card for each. This is overall. This is romance. This is, well, not romance per se. It's relationships. So there's a lot of movement in your relationships this month. And less people bullying you around this month at work. And that's a good thing. I feel like there was a lot of bullies at work that you've been going through. All right. Debauchery. So there might be drinking. There might be partying for you this month. Just fuck it all. That's what I'm picking up. Just fuck it. The storm is coming. Let me just not be conscious of it. Let me just drink myself dry. All right. Fortitude. All right. Action and fortitude. So you are trying to be, you're very defensive in relationships. You are building a monument around yourself right now. So your walls are up. So with your relationships, you want privacy. You want to be left alone, even though that you want you to be busy. You are not ready to be intimate with people and let them in too deep. You know, it's like surface stuff. It's like surface stuff, and you are trying to get over some past hurt. All right, we got 3 of Wands, and it's virtue. So you stood your ground being a good Samaritan, and you know, letting people know who the bully really is. And because of that, you have this like good outlook on your career, and you may end up getting a job offer because of somebody that you helped in the past. All right. And you will be more happy because they will have respect you more. All right. So I'm just accidentally just pulled you an extra card, Gemini. You've been doing this to me all day, picking up your energy, and so let's just do it. Ace of Discs, and this is what, when I'm picking up this job stuff, this career stuff, I feel like there might be a new job offer for some of you guys out there, some of you ladies out there, Gemini. There might be a new opportunity coming your way regarding to your career, and that's what I feel like a lot of y'all needed to hear right now. That is very, very positive. Okay, let's get the vice versa deck to get confirmation and deeper into the story about the drinking, about the illusion delusion going on, and the storm warning, and why you have your walls up, and all of this stuff. Let's get more into that, deeper look. All right. Feel like there's a relationship that has maybe ended for you, possibly a legal situation that has ended for you, Gemini, whether it be a long-term relationship, whether it be some type of legal dispute of some kind. I feel that you're celebrating this month, okay? But be careful when you're celebrating, okay? Make sure that you are not driving home. Make sure that you are being safe and you are protecting yourself, okay? That it's okay to go wild, but also make sure that you're doing it in a responsible manner, okay? All right, more action in your relationships, change in your relationships, even though that you still have a lot of walls up from where you've been hurt in the past. There's just a lot of movement. And I'm picking up that there might be a long distance relationship, and you're corresponding a lot via text, via social media. And there might be a love interest for some of you guys and ladies out there. So you might be communicating a lot with potential relationships, but you're doing it slow, and you are being very cautious and not going too far too soon, okay, in the relationships department. Doesn't mean that you're not afraid to go and get down and dirty. That's just saying you want to put a halt on relationships at this time. All right. And then I'm seeing 3 job offers coming your way. They might not be they might not pay you what you want. Okay. The pay might not be enough for this new project or this new offer. I'm going to just do 2. Okay. So you may end up taking on a couple of projects, all right, in the work area, to be able to maintain what you need to maintain. So there might be 2 jobs that you might be working, is what I'm picking up for my Gemini. Or 2 things that you're doing differently, but you're a Gemini, so you are good with 2s, doing things in 2s. And so I see 2 different things going on at the same time in your energy this month. So you are being very Gemini. But you're focused on your work and career. Remember, just be careful, be responsible with yourself, and know that you are just be aware of that envious glutton that is lying underneath all of this debauchery, this drinking, this something that you're doing, this partying type of thing. Just be responsible. Have a designated driver if you are not at home. All right, have a blessed and beautiful one, Gemini, and I'll see you next month.